start. Robin, we're going to go one more lap. Okay, folks, pick your favorite.
Last chance race here at the Antelope Valley Fair. It's Houghton Edwards. The 69 I know as SA, but he is not on the program sheet. He's a late entry. And rounding out the field, the number 440, also not on the entry sheet. Oh, 69 off into the berm. Last chance qualifier, 440. Stuck up on the berm now. So the battle between the top two here on the screen, Houghton and Edwards. Both did not advance through the heats. Edwards giving the bumper to Houghton. Crisscross applesauce through the intersection. So I believe it's the top two that transfer. Oh! And we're all kind of crazy in the turn number 3 and 4. And that'll help out your leader right now, Houghton, and the number 61. Sounds like that's the number 440 of Shepner. Here's the battle between your first and second spot. Not a battle right now. But anything can happen to your leader, like right now, getting stuck through lap traffic. Oh, careful over that berm there, Edwards. Jeremy Edwards and his number 50 machine. Don't want to roll it over. But I guess if you can't win the race, put on the show. as Houghton, he's cruising in that Crown Vic right here. Looking nice and looking smooth. White flag waves, one more to go. Here's the gap between first and second. Oh boy. Hey, what I just said, if you can't win the race, get the crowd up on their feet. That's exactly what the 440 is doing. Oh yeah, checkered flag for Houghton. Transferring to tonight's A main event. Edwards in the second spot. So out of the 4 cars, only 3 finishing. 69 DNF.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Antelope Valley Fair. It is the Pro Modified Figure 8 race here in the 2018 edition of these great races, Tommy. A whole weekend, days worth of events happening here at the fair, including we saw 3 main events tonight. All 3 of these events uploaded up on our channel, Low Budget TV. And also, we'll be back on Sunday for some Demolition Derby action.
Demolition Derby, that's what's fun about this Antelope Valley Fair. You get motorsports, racing. We'll quote the word racing. This is the most, well, no. You know what? Let me take that back.
Yeah.
Thursday is for racing. Sunday is for destruction.
I love it. It's time to get dirty here at the Antelope Valley Fair. Tommy, who do we got racing?
Well, I'll see if we got everybody on the sheet. Here we go, the 57. Raymond Butler starting on the pole to his outside. The number 38 of Dylan Buxton, late model competitor at Orange Show Speedway. Row number 2 has the number 88 machine of Tim Doherty. And to his outside, the number 4 of Cole Hines. Row 3, the number 44 winner of the last race, Johnny Troche Jr. And his teammate to the outside, the 14 of Peyton Zammerslaw. Green flag is out, and I ran out the rest of the field. 79 of Mike Hopkins, the 61 of
we're wrecking up front.
Jeff Houghton, and you see a stack up.
What did we say about how the last guys were the wreck 'em guys?
Yeah.
Your leader, Buxton, off the track.
Buxton with the lead, and rounding out the field, B-Main Bombers, who are crashed in this wreck over in turn number 1. The 50 of Edwards and the 440 of Nick Schopner.
Everyone's moving though.
Battle for the lead, turn number 2, Hines to the inside of Buxton. Hines in the yellow 4, Buxton in the 38. Here we go, crossover move with lap traffic as a pick.
And a hard hit. Troche getting it. Delivered from the 440 who transferred in from the B main event. Oh yeah.
Now we got a battle for second. 4 of Hines and the 88 of Doherty.
Oh, and your leader gets wound up.
Oh, the 14. He's gonna have to do a 360 to avoid some lap traffic. So Buxton.
I will say this, I'm sad to see Troche out, but he's now a really good intersection cam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carrying one of our Low Budget TV onboard cameras in this event.
So Buxton has himself about a straightaway lead over the number 88 of Doherty. Third spot battle is over in turn number 1 and 2 right now between Houghton and the 61H and the 4 of Hines. So you see everybody kind of separated here.
Hesitation in the intersection. We always talk about how dangerous that is.
Now technically the yellow 4 of Hines is a half a lap behind.
But he has issues. Left rear flat tire for Hines.
Still in third, maybe not for long with Houghton on the move around him. But these two right now in third are half a lap behind your leader, now more than half a lap, as Doherty in the second spot still at least a straightaway length behind.
50,
so right now
yeah.
it's Buxton's race to lose in the 38.
The 57 doing everything he can to stay on the lead lap. Tommy, you and I do announcing out at Orange Show Speedway.
Oh, and getting tagged. Doherty on his way in.
Your leader.
And Doherty's going to take the lead. Through turns number 3 and 4, lap traffic, a struggle.
And two cars getting stuck almost. Hines in the back end of the 61.
All right, so your leader, the red number 88 of Doherty, according to my scoring. Second spot will be Buxton. Oh, but Doherty off course. He's taking the off-road approach to turns 3 and 4. And with that, the intersection is brewing. Not only do you got to look out for lap traffic ahead of you, but coming across your nose as well. Battle for the lead. And Buxton on the cushion, but he gets hung up on the berm, and Doherty gets the lead right back. And Hines, Jeffrey, kind of stuck now. This race has gone from
connected with the 57. It was only a lap down.
Leaders having to split them.
I'm just impressed that Troche's car apparently returned to pit.
Yeah. And your leader stuck it into the Park 440. Taking evasive action, then that will give the lead back to the 38 of Buxton.
And is this a battle for second?
This is the battle for second. Houghton making a move to the inside and around the 88 of Doherty.
Hines stuck over in the corner.
I'm seeing the medical cart off track rushing over to Troche. So maybe something of an injury. I can't tell. It was on a mission over there. Buxton throwing that lead car around right now in that number 38 machine.
Do you think we'll see Buxton race the figure 8 at Orange Show in this thing?
He might. That car looks fast enough.
Got to be smart.
Maybe that's how he figured out how to race this figure 8, is from seeing the 300 lap races at Orange Show.
Almost a connection there between Buxton and Doherty. 14 spins it out. He's going to be right in front of your leader going the wrong way. Is this going to block the track?
Getting by for your leader. So your leader is just a little under a half. Well, now you can see those two crossing up. That's a battle for second.
If you're in second, do you want to see your leader right in front of your nose in the intersection? Does that give you an opportunity?
Maybe yes, but maybe no. And the reason why is because yes, you have the opportunity, but no, because he can easily take you out with him.
Oh, your leader gets held up.
Yep. Houghton getting by Doherty.
Oh, and he gets dumped.
And Houghton, here comes the 61H. Are we going to see a repeat of lap traffic?
The battle 3 wide for the lead.
And an intersection hit right behind him, but we're still battling for the lead. And your leader's going to have to pick and choose, but we go red. Red flag is out to pause the race. Someone's car does not sound good.
I think it's a 79.
Well, just before that impact, Jeffrey, 3 wide for the lead. Everybody on the same lap in that lead pack. I can't tell what's going on over there with the Troche team.
Now you remember Troche got hit in the intersection.
Yeah.
He's out of the car walking around.
I saw the medical cart rushing over there.
It was probably the mandatory trip to the healthcare center.
Yeah, but the healthcare center comes to the driver.
Well, it's good to see Troche is all right.
Number 88 is in second place right now.
This car's had a long night.
Number 61 is in third, and number 79 is in fourth.
All right, so there's actually a flip-flop from what I believe is my scoring.
Yes.
Which is Houghton. They have him scored in second.
Who?
And Doherty in third.
Who's in second?
The 61H. But I don't know where they paused the field, right?
Yeah.
Because they were 3 wide. So we'll figure that out.
But our understanding is we have 3 cars racing for this victory.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that's huge.
I'm going to go double check to see if they know. Oh, no, never mind. They're not. They're running around too. So, again, our scoring as it's taped live are going to be officially unofficial. We will post the official results at
This
the
car's
end of this
trying
video.
so hard.
88 in second, 61 in
I
third.
think this car's full throttle right now. Tommy, always kind of a staple, I hear, to see that 50 car on the
Yeah,
track.
Jeremy Edwards, we've seen him win a Demolition Derby before. You know what, I'll say this. I can't remember if he won a Derby or a figure eight race, but we've seen him and that team win here before. And they've always competed here every time we've been here, so who knows how long they've competed before we've filmed these events, but always, like you said, a staple here, as well as the 14 of Zammerslaw, the 44 of Trost,
Hey, look,
Hines.
we almost look at this coverage we have here. We're so
yeah.
good.
We don't have to do anything.
No.
But yeah,
Can you
Jeremy-
imagine if this is what we did? Hey, we're here to film the race.
and we'll just rip everybody else's footage. Yeah, Jeffrey Doherty, and pretty much everybody in this race are what we call staples of this event.
Yeah.
Please give a round of applause for our quick response.
Couple new faces this weekend.
Yep.
Which is great. I say this weekend, we are here on a Thursday night.
We'll be back here on a Sunday. Actually,
We'll
we
be
may
here.
be here tomorrow.
So
And tomorrow's Monster Truck. So
you
that'd
just
be
love corn
bonus.
dogs, that's it.
I do. So that'd be bonus coverage for us if we're here tomorrow.
Yeah, Bam. Yeah, Bam. Yeah, Bam, thank you, Bam. Uh-oh. Well, here's not something I would want to see.
Yeah, remember, I'm trying to see.
It's for the 57.
There was an
Yeah.
intersection impact there.
And this could be precautionary.
Yep.
This car was carrying a low-budget TV onboard camera. I say was because I don't know if it's still there.
Still there. Zammerslaw on the 14 and the 57 of Raymond Butler getting collected there in the crossover intersection.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Now
So-
again, this is it's not anything to speculate yet because in any case, whenever we're at a racetrack, all a driver needs to say is my
I'm
neck
hurt.
kind of hurts.
Yeah, or my head, my neck,
Yeah,
and my back.
and we don't fool around with any of that.
No, that's immediately when you see the stretcher and the ambulance and everything come out because, like you said, Jeffrey, you can't take anything like that lightly. If your hand hurts, well, okay, get out of the car.
Right.
We'll look at it later. But anytime you say head, neck, and back, that's immediately when they jump into action. All right, so we'll wait for this red flag to be over and find out any word we have and be right back.
I think the Ford is going to change a tire.
I thought there was supposed to be a halfway break, and now we're going to restart this race with 3 to go, or a green, white, checkered, I should say. So
Did they confirm that was green, white, checkered? Well, they're going to work on this Ford. They're either in a hurry to get to the fair. I think they're going to try to get the Ford back on the racetrack.
heck yeah, man, now's the time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, due to the wreck we had out there, we do have a gentleman, one of the drivers, number 57, has suffered some injuries. Race director has decided that we are going to call the race at this time.
Who do you give the win
Our
to?
finishing order is going to be
Whoever crossed the line,
number
man?
38.
So Buxton is your winner.
Buxton. Number 88, second place, Tim Doherty. Number 61H, Jeff Houghton is going to be declared third.
So
It's
you're,
going to take too long
so
for everything to get handled.
unfortunately, we do have the 57 potentially injured on the track, Raymond
Right.
Butler. It's going to take some time to tend to him. So they have called the race.
And he got a pretty good
3 laps early. Of course, we've got to worry about the driver's
Right.
safety. So
Very circumstantial scenario happening.
I just want to point out that the end of this race was a 3-1 lead. But of course, we're thinking of Raymond Butler and his speedy recovery.
Yeah.
After, again,
Well, and
this is
I mean-
figure racing, and there are dangers every lap.
No, and of course, Tommy, what it comes down to is, yes, this is a competitive sport, but we're here to have some good, maybe dangerous fun, but we're here to have fun.
I want to give good news.
Yes?
The announcers mentioned, hey, give a round of applause for Raymond Butler. who is our injured driver, and he pumped his fist. So he's obviously awake and alert.
Yeah.
Just probably pretty got his bell rung.
Yeah, no, and I was just going to say that, safety first, and
Yeah.
we want to make sure that everyone's good to go. It was a fun event. The weekend's not done yet. We saw a couple intersection hits. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the finish that we thought we were going to get. But like in motorsports, sometimes you can't predict what's going to end the race.
Yeah.
And luckily, it seems that the driver who is being tended to is going to be A-okay. They're going to check up on him. But Tommy, we still got plenty to film here out at the Antelope Valley Fair. Lots of Derby stuff coming up.
Sunday.
Here's your winner, by the way.
Dylan Buxton. And I guess, the other bummer, too, is while we have an injured driver, this is not the circumstance that Buxton would have wanted to win.
No.
Under red flag.
Enjoy yourself.
But you see Raymond Butler moving around. He's on the cart. He's just definitely shaken up. So, again, our well wishes for a speedy recovery. And here comes your winner, Dylan Buxton.
I want to point out that the car is driving away.
That's usually what happens, unfortunately, is when the car can drive away, but the driver took the full impact, then it always works out that way.
The camera did survive.
Surprised the tape held. I don't think they're doing victory interviews. They haven't.
I don't either. Well, folks, thank you for watching Low Budget TV. Like we said, a lot more stuff to come from this. If you like figure eight racing, stay tuned because we'll be live on lowbudget.tv.
Don't miss it.
In the Indianapolis Speedrome.
Did you ever mention how long that race is, by the way?
No.
Okay. Well, you can spill the
How
beans.
long was this one?
This race? Maybe 15 minutes?
3 hours.
Okay,
We're
so
doing the 3 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes longer than this one you just watched here. Don't miss it.
And what happened last year? Was it a runaway?
It was, no, not at all. It was a battle for the last 5 laps to determine a winner.
Yep.
3 hours, and it took the whole race to figure out who's going to win. Folks, don't miss it, and thank you for watching. We'll see you at the races, and see you back here Sunday for the Derby.
Good night.